So, people, today we are making a tier list. Yay. And this idiot's here. Yeah, idiot, like I said. Anyway, so, tier list for Brotato. And, yeah.
We may do weapons and stuff in the future.
Yeah, if you guys want that. Don't really care if you want it. We might do it, we might not. Anyway, so, first up, Apprentice.
Apprentice, in my opinion, is a B+, because it's pretty good, but you need to kind of get lucky because it's a difficult run to do.
Yeah.
Because you need to use the what's it called? The something staff that gives HP when you kill enough enemies.
Oh yeah, the scepter, the ghost scepter.
Yeah, ghost scepter.
This is a problem. This is the big problem.
But
this is a good item if you use it, but we're not gonna focus on these last two columns.
Yeah.
Well, actually, these last three columns we're not gonna focus on. We're just ranking stats.
Yeah, so I think it's a B+. Because it's hard to do, but it can be very good if you do it right.
Well, we will actually be sort of taking this into account, whether it's worth it or not. But that's only if it's really difficult or unlocked by default. So yeah, I think B because it's very situational. And you think B+?
Seconded, my good man. Yeah, I think so. I'd be happy with B or B+.
Yeah. All right. Next, Arms Dealer. This is an interesting one.
Absolute trash garbage F tier.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna say, how dare you put it in a player?
Artificer.
Oh, Artificer's a solid A tier.
Yeah, this is possibly one of the best characters in this game. I think A+ or S. I think S, personally.
I don't want to give it an S. I'd be happy with A+ though.
Yeah, A+. Brawler. This character is also pretty good. And is unlocked by default.
By no means as good as Artificer, but I'd give it a solid B+.
Yeah, I think A-.
I would be happy with that too.
I won my Danger 3 run with Brawler.
Oh, no. Congrats.
Yeah, so I think it's pretty good. Fists and Brawler, obviously. Don't do any of the hand business. This is an interesting one as well. There's a lot of interesting characters I've noticed.
Who, Bull? I like Bull.
Yeah.
I want difficulty 4 with Bull, actually, I think.
Yeah, I haven't won with Bull. I don't personally...
Nah, Bull's pretty good.
Yeah, Bull's pretty good.
Especially, I got Torture, so I was basically immortal.
Yeah.
Also,
one of these two. What do you think?
Channel does not very Torture. I reckon it's in, C+.
C+? Cavrage plus?
Yeah. Cavrage, yes. Cavrage, I forgot about that.
We tried making this video of, like...
Cavrage is the correct terminology.
Yeah.
Cavrage is the correct terminology.
A is obviously above Cavrage.
Yeah. Who's next? Chunky?
Yeah, Chunky's next. This item's fun. This is a fun item, though.
Chunky's awesome.
Yeah, pretty easy to unlock, but not great.
Oh, so easy to unlock. You can. That's the easiest character to unlock.
C- or D.
D. It's trash.
D. It's not an F tier trash, though. Crazy.
Who do we have next?
Crazy's very fun.
I'd say B for crazy.
Yeah, B.
Because it is a bit
Pretty good.
situational. It's pretty easy to die, but if you can
Yeah.
pull it off, it can be very good.
And unlocked by default, so maybe B plus, because it's unlocked by default and very good.
Yeah.
Cryptid.
Unlocked by default. Always. I got cryptid today, so haven't had a chance to use it. I'm basically gonna leave this one up to you.
Never used it.
Oh, come
There's
on.
a plus 6 tree spawn though. That's the equivalent of starting with 6 tree items. That's pretty good. You get materials and XP for trees being alive, regeneration for trees, more dodge, more attack speed when you dodge an attack, but then this
It may
stuff.
be, but also, it is the second hardest character to unlock in the entire game, in my opinion. I have played Brotato for easily over a year and unlocked it today. Like, I think it's I don't think it's worth it at all. Thoughts?
Let's put it in IDEC. IDEC.
IDEC. Okay.
That obviously stands for I don't even know, and I definitely didn't just make that up then.
Yeah. Definitely not.
Cyborg.
Cyborg? Okay. Cyborg is bad. It sounds good, it's not. You start with a minigun, didn't stop.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just did. Anyway, give it a sec. Okay, there we go. Cyborg.
Cyborg is I think it's bad, but it can have a niche use.
Yeah.
Cyborg can, once in a lifetime, work with turret, but it's hard to pull off and isn't even that good. So I'd put it at C minus.
Yeah, below average. Below average.
Like,
Alright, demon.
It's pardon?
So demon.
Demon, let you decide because I don't have it yet.
Yeah. So I think it's not that good of a character, so that would be a C minus, but it's fun, so I'm gonna bump it to C. Doctor.
Doctor is amazing. I won a hard one with Doctor. I used just med guns because its attack is so fast. So I'm gonna put it. I want it.
Yeah.
I would like it in A, please.
Yeah. I have never really used it. This isn't that hard to do if you do it right. Like if you use bull or something.
Yeah, I might have even gotten Doctor while I was doing my bull run.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just put it in A. Sounds pretty decent to me. Engineer. Now this one is also quite niche.
Niche. Engineer is a bit hard to pull off, and it's okay, but you can only do it with turrets. Literally, there's nothing else you can do.
I mean, you can do it with screwdrivers, but it just doesn't have the same effect.
If you use screwdrivers, I also believe you're a psychopath, so yeah.
We'll put that in below average. Or actually, we'll put it in average because it's good if you get that niche. Like if you get those turrets, then it's really it's pretty good.
I might actually want to run with Alright, who's next?
Alright, next up is Entrepreneur.
Absolutely trash. Complete garbage.
Why would you ever have 3,000 materials at one time?
I don't know. I've seen a few YouTubers do it.
Yeah. This is not great, especially since you can't keep Your
It's
materials.
completely trash. Oh, it's D tier, 100%.
D?
Yes, completely. Or even F.
Or,
It's absolutely garbage.
yeah.
There isn't even a way you can make it work. I don't know why it exists.
Explorer.
Explorer! Okay, I would like to say, Explorer is good for one reason. Today, I used Explorer to unlock Cryptid in one wave. So, it has its one use. Apart from that, I don't think it's really good. So, I'd put it in below average.
You can make it work, but it's difficult, so I think we put it in average.
Alright,
Farmer. This one's fun. Farmer's
Who?
fun. Farmer.
Farmer, I actually never used, I don't think.
It's just harvesting, really.
Harvesting by no means is used. But it's hard to
there's
have
literally nothing else.
It's
Like, you can
hard
do
to have good.
Yeah.
Alright,
Like, you
I put it in below
basically
average.
you can basically do whatever you want, like any type of run, really, if you use
But not
Farmer,
well.
because, yeah.
Like, you can
Like,
do
you can do a
anything, just
run,
nothing
but
good.
just not well. The best thing that you'll get is that you're gonna have a lot of money by the end of it.
And
So
money is never.
average.
Alright, I'll accept average.
Fisherman.
Fisherman, I have never used.
Generalist.
Trash. I don't think I've ever used. It's just so bad. You can only use tier 2 weapons. That's so bad.
No, that's not what Generalist does. Generalist is you can only have 3 melee and 3 ranged damage equipped at one time. But this also happens. If you get any melee upgrades, then you get the equivalent in ranged upgrades, and the opposite.
I just don't think it's very good.
Yeah, I'll put it in below average.
Okay.
Ghost.
Ghost is S tier. It's so good. Ghost is one of my favorite characters, just because you can just stack like 1,000,000 damage and take like no damage in return.
And this is also, like, if you work for it, this is easy.
Yeah, it's very easy.
Gladiator. No.
I don't think so. Just no. Damn, that's kind of
I agree with that frown right there. You have to have
frown.
you have to have heaps of different weapons.
That frown is exactly the same frown I see whenever I look at Gladiator. That's the frown I make.
Glutton. This one's fun and interesting, but not really that good.
Glutton is so bad.
What do you mean? Glutton's okay if you use like
Do anything
shears or whatever they're called. Pruners.
You can't do anything but pruners. It's literally the only thing you can use.
But since it's decent with pruners, it doesn't go in F, it goes in D tier. Golem. That's an A. Solid A, I reckon. Golem.
It's pretty good. The fact that you can't heal is annoying, but it would be very, very, very otherwise.
Yeah. Hunter.
Hunter, I have never really used. I've used it once, but I've always died or quit because it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
It's
interesting, though. It's interesting.
It seems pretty average.
Yeah, I'll put it in average. Jack. The weirdest character in this whole game.
I have only used it once and have had no really interesting feelings about it. It seemed very average. It's weird, but it's still average. It's just averagely weird.
Average. I personally think it's not a great character. I think Jack is like a D.
That's fair.
Also, no horde spawn ever.
Oh, that's terrible.
You do plus 75% damage against elites.
That's still terrible.
King.
King is S tier. It's so good. I want a
King
really hard run.
or Knight.
King?
You did
No, King is
Knight.
S. King is S tier. 100%. Absolute S tier. Yes, King.
Okay. So you think S tier. I've never used it, so I'm just gonna leave it that up to you. Knight.
Knight is also good, but it's not as good. It's just like slightly different, not really worse King. That like
I'll put it in A then.
I'm currently doing a Knight run at time of recording.
Lich.
Lich is amazing. I love Lich. Yeah, it's
Loud.
how I won my.
Whoop. Didn't
Alright.
get that. Loud.
Loud, pretty good, but it
A
can get
plus.
really difficult. Once I had a loud with 200, that's fair, with 200% enemies. Just because I was stacking
Lucky.
items.
What the
Pardon?
hell even is lucky?
What,
is
what do you
luck?
think?
Like, what is lucky? Why would you? I don't get lucky.
No, it can be good, but it's tricky.
Average.
Alright.
Mage. Unlocked by default. That's pretty good.
Terrible. Mage.
Average minus.
If you don't get a flamethrower, you just can't win.
Yeah, average minus then. Actually, you can go in D. Masochist.
Masochist. Seems like it would be good, isn't, and is hard to unlock. All round, not great.
Another D tier. Multitasker.
Easy S.
With sticks
One of the best.
only. Only with sticks, so A plus, since there's only one run, really. Like,
I'll
this is
accept
the
it.
run to do. Mutant.
Trash.
I know you hate it, but if you win a run with Apprentice, then you get the fighting stick, which does more damage the more levels you have. But
that's with the assumption you want to run with Apprentice.
Yeah, so C minus, because actually it's not even that great with them, so I'll put it in C minus. I'll keep it in C minus. Old, easy A, easy A. First ever win with old.
I don't think that's that good, but I'll let you have it because you got your first win with it.
Yeah. A minus. Situational. Shotguns only.
Agree.
One-armed. Fun to do, not that easy to do though.
S tier, amazing.
Yeah, okay, sure. Pacifist.
Absolute god tierly trash.
Ranger.
Worst character, not even close. Can you please make
Ranger?
Wait, just before we move on, can you make a one below F that's called Pacifist, please? Thank you, I appreciate that greatly. Do you know how to spell?
Negative yes out of 10.
I see. Okay, who are we doing now?
Ranger.
Ranger is I just think it's an all-round B. It's better. It's and I've won a few runs with it, I think.
B minus. We don't have anything in B minus. Renegade, very fun, not actually that great, so we'll say A minus. Like,
I've
pretty
never
good.
used it.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I have
Saver.
genuinely
What the hell is
Saver.
Saver?
Put it in negative yes out of 10. I don't know why
6.
physical also
That
terrible.
can go there. That can go there.
The game.
Soldier.
Pretty good, but a bit hard to pull off.
Yeah,
Because
hard to
saying
pull off, but good. So, coverage plus. Coverage plus.
I agree. That is fair.
Speedy.
Speedy is, I think, is a coverage is a B.
B.
Because
That
it's
makes
really
sense.
good, you can only really do it with javelin or whatever it's called.
Streamer.
Streamer is terrible. I don't know why anyone would do streamer.
Have you ever actually used Streamer?
It's terrible.
But have you used Streamer?
No, but it's like its abilities are terrible.
Well,
Have
they
you ever
seem decent to me, and so we'll just put it in iDeck since neither of us have ever used it, really. Well-rounded is obviously it's called well-rounded. It's a coverage. That's just how this works. You can do basically whatever you want with it, with no restrictions. You get some nice starters unlocked by default.
And you get a potato when you win.
Pretty coverage if I do say so myself.
Wildling is just not good. Coverage minus.
F. That's Wildling. Look at this
Alright.
last thing right here. Look at this and tell me that
that's
this character is good.
probably the worst ability in the worst ability of any character in the entire game. Truthfully, I believe.
And these are some other interesting stats.
If you like Wildling, you shouldn't be allowed to play the game, in my opinion.
And yeah, that's everything. Everything so far. Bye.
Thank you for watching, if you did.